welcome. This is One India News, and I am Akash, and with me is Avinash, and we are going to talk about cricket. Surprise! So first of all, the last Test match Avinash between India and Australia was a draw. It was seemingly like India would clinch the match, but then well played by Hanscom, definitely, and Marsh. Both of them played exceptionally well on the last day, helping Australia to draw the match. But now what the criticism is going on the social media is about Cheteswar Pujara. Many people are criticizing him, though he has his ODI rankings have improved. And he was the man of the match for playing such an amazing knock. But now people are criticizing him, saying that he took too long. He took 525 balls to hit just 220 runs. So what do you think? That is it right for us to criticize what a superb play which Cheteshwar Pujara did?
Nobody should criticize Cheteshwar Pujara for the way he batted. You see, the moment it was a very critical time when he stepped in. And after Virat Kohli's dismissal and the rest of the batsmen went out, probably the pressure was on him. He got a good support in Dharamsala, but as we all know, Test matches are not very easy for Dharamsala because he is still trying to make his impression in the Indian side as far as batting is concerned.
Right.
So yes, he had to prove himself as well. Given Pujara's presence on the other end, he helped Dharamsala to stay calm, composed, and play a century.
Like everybody was saying that he was just meditating on the pitch.
Yes, he seemed like he's meditating, and we should not forget the fact that he's a kind of he played the kind of cricket he plays.
Exactly.
There was not any difference. We know Pujara playing such with patience and takes a long time to score runs.
He's an old-fashioned test match player.
Yeah, he's an old-fashioned test player. Yes, but it's we can say that he is born into a different era where people want cricketers to score runs like David Warner and Virender Sehwag, or perhaps
like Virat Kohli.
So, Indian fans probably want him to play like him, but we all know that Cheteshwar Pujara is a different player.
Exactly.
He takes his time, builds the partnerships, and this is the way he performs. We should not blame him. If there is someone who should be blamed for, it could be the captain, because it was a captain who must have sent him the message that you will have to play this way.
He would have told him that stick to the ground, play more.
India took 150 runs lead in the first innings.
Right.
Had this was in the mind, Kohli should have asked him to play aggressive after he scored, say, 150.
Exactly.
Or he could have asked Pujara to just retire hurt and come back and send somebody else to play.
Exactly.
That didn't happen. You see. And we should also credit the far-sightedness of Steve Smith.
Right.
He used his spinners and those bowlers who were not taking wickets because he wanted the Indian batsmen to play as long as they want, because he was also fearing that if they come into bat for in the second innings, there will be a chance that they might get run all out,
and then India get a chance to
win the match. So it was his far-sightedness, but not Kohli's, that worked into Australia's favour. And we should not take the credit away from Peter Hanscom and Sean Marsh.
No doubt.
They batted somewhere around 62 overs to prevent the match getting slipped away from Australia's hand.
Exactly.
So yes, a little bit of lack of execution from the Indian team side, and full credit to the Australian team for managing to draw this match, because eventually at the end of fourth test plays, we were expecting that India will win this match convincingly.
Exactly. Everybody after the fourth day was thinking that Jadeja has taken 2 wickets, and now it would be a very easy task. It would be not an uphill task for India to go and take this test match. But Marsh and Hanscom, they both played exceptionally well, and they did wonders. And another thing that came out on social media today was that Sunil Gavaskar has actually criticized Virat Kohli for the kind of playing 11 he took for the third test match.
Yes, you see, at the end of the day, when you lose a match, or when a opposition manages a draw from a position they were going to lose, you are bound to get criticized. So same happens with Indian cricket team as well. Yes, they were short of a bowler. Perhaps Karun Nair could have been rested, but if this pitch had not performed the way it performed,
Right.
it was favoring the batsman. Had it not been favoring the batsman, then Karun Nair would have been a critical player to leave out.
Exactly.
So it was not a very bad move from the Indian team, because they took the same playing 11 that performed that played in Bangalore. So yes, there was only one change in Murli Vijay, because he was fit and he came back into the side.
Right.
Rest of the team remained the same because they performed well, and Karun Nair, though he didn't live up to the expectations,
Exactly.
but still I think the decision of Virat Kohli for taking the playing 11 was more or less good. We should not criticize him for that. Yes, the decisions that were made in the middle, perhaps Virat Kohli's injury that happened on
And
the
of course,
second day
there was
itself.
another thing that, Ajinkya Rahane, he was not that aggressive.
Yes.
One of the when
Yes.
Virat Kohli got injured,
Exactly.
there was that lack of aggression, there was lack of attacking the Australians
Obviously.
at that point of time. And Ajinkya Rahane was, as we all know, he's not that aggressive. He's a
Yes.
very calm customer.
Yes, that is what I was talking about, because Virat Kohli's absence from the field helped the Australians build on the momentum into their favour and pile up 451 runs on the in the first innings.
Right.
After Virat Kohli went into the dressing room after post injury, the aggression was not there. Yes, and it was from that moment onwards Australia picked up.
Exactly.
Had it not been a patient inning from Cheteswar Pujara, things would have been different. Yes, even I would have thought that India should have declared a bit earlier, so that they had bowled the Australians for around 20 overs on the fourth day itself,
Right.
to get the advantage of
And get a little bit more wickets
Yes,
out of it.
the momentum was in India's favour, and Australian players had, since they had been fielding throughout the day, they
Exactly,
would have been
very
exhausted.
tired.
So it would have been things would have been in India's favour had Kohli decided to give some extra overs to his bowlers.
Exactly.
That didn't happen, and they bowled only 7 overs, and they got 2 wickets of Nathan Lyon and Warner. So Nathan Lyon's wicket was not that crucial for
Exactly.
India. The only crucial wicket that India got was
David Warner.
Warner's. And the next morning, they were fresh. The Australians were fresh. They came and they had their plans into their mind.
Exactly.
And they executed it very well. So, credit to the Australians. India should be disheartened for the fact that they couldn't win this match.
Exactly.
But overall, it was a good execution.
It was a good execution, it was a good play, it was a good match, and of course everybody is now looking forward towards Dharamsala, and one person in particular is looking towards Dharamsala is Mohammad Shami, who Virat Kohli has signaled that he can bring another pacer
Yes.
in the form of Mohammad Shami.
Yes, it would be a good move, because you see, Indian pacers have been bowling a very disciplined way.
Right.
Still, they couldn't manage to get the Australian wickets. The way Australian steamers performed, Josh Hazlewood and Pat Cummins in particular, they performed very well in the first innings.
Exactly.
Pat Cummins coming back from a big gap, picked up 4 wickets of the Indians, and that to a crucial wickets.
Exactly.
So yes, India would want their season campaigner in Shami to be back into the side. And if Shami gets back into the side, I think it will be Ishant Sharma who will
Be
benched. Yes. Given the condition of the Dharmsala's pitch, it will be favouring the pacers. So there's a possibility that Virat Kohli might play with five bowlers, including 3 pacers.
Right.
Because Dharamsala, as we all know, it is on a high altitude.
Exactly.
And it will be favouring the pacers.
So that is how the things we think are rolling, and of course we had a word about all the aspects. That was Cheteshwar Pujara too slow? No, he was not that slow. He played his natural game. He was playing what he was told to do. He was doing it by the book. What Virat Kohli said. If anybody is to be blamed for the draw for the Test match, it should be something should be put on Virat Kohli, as of the fact that first of all, he was not able to perform yet again
Yes.
with the bat. And of course there were a lot of errors while fielding, while bowling. There were a lot of errors. So India should go back to the drawing board, think about how they would like to play the Dharamsala test, so that the Border Gavaskar series, the Border Gavaskar trophy should come back to India. And of course, let's see if Mohammad Shami comes back to the side. It would be an interesting thing to say.
Yes.
So, well, that's all. Thank you, Avinash, for coming on the show. And if you guys liked it, like this video, do mention it in the comment section. And of course, if you have anything else to tell us about the show, you can just go to the comment section and write. And in case you guys like the video, we keep on doing more videos. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks for watching.